How long does it take you to charge your battery for your cell phone?
Well, I don't use my cell phone as much as most people do.
So you charge every 2 days?
Maybe every day, but I don't wait for it to go down to 0% to charge it.
Oh, okay.
You know, when I charge my cell phone, I always remove it at 99% because I don't believe that anyone should have that much power.
God damn. Aha! Jokes on Jay and After Dark. Well, this teenage girl...
Why are all things tech invented by teenage girls?
I don't know. I think it's their dad who did it.
Yeah, probably.
Girl. Teenage girl invents world's fastest mobile phone battery charger. What do you think about that?
Is that necessary? Is that necessary then?
Coming from ibtimes.co.uk. Eesha Khare, a high school pupil from San Jose, California, has created a gadget which fully charges a mobile phone within 20 to 30 seconds.
Now, the thing with this tech invention is I slightly believe that she did the entire invention because a high school pupil, or whatever they're calling, especially a female, I'm not being sexist, but they would have some motivation to find out a way how to charge their cell phone that quickly. Go to any high school campus or college campus, who is holding their phone up while walking?
Yeah, it's usually the females.
Yeah, usually the females.
Generally speaking.
Generalizing.
She called this device a supercapacitor. It's
so it can travel in time
to a phone. And it could mean the end to ever running low on battery power.
Now, the flux capacitor, as she calls it.
It's a supercapacitor. I shared the graphite thing. A couple of it's graphite in batteries to make a supercapacitor.
Flux capacitor.
Supercapacitor, man, it's different.
So I've seen these things at Best Buy and stuff where it's a pad instead of plugging your phone in.
Yeah,
it's a pad. You put your phone on it and it charges. What's wrong with that? Do people really need their phone?
Forever, man.
Do people really need to charge their phone?
Look, I don't have a phone, so I can't relate to anybody's stress over how long it takes to charge your phone.
Now, it reads that the invention was presented at one of the most prestigious science fairs, and she actually won £33,000.
Yeah, £33,000,
which is about $60,000.
That's going to go to her college, and but then tech companies like Google
are probably going to hire her.
Are going to hire her, and her invention could be worth a fortune. It could be worth millions. It says right here in the article.
So she's basically rich already because anyone who's got half a brain is going to patent this,
dude.
Before you even releasing it.
Before it gets someone's going to jump on it. So whoever gets to her first.
So now it's a bidding war between Google, Apple, Microsoft.
All the tech companies
basically
that has a charging for a battery, that has a phone, that does phones. Yeah, it's going to be Microsoft. It's going to be
all those big names.
Apple and
Khare said that she was inspired to create the gadget after becoming frustrated with running low on battery power.
My cell phone battery always dies.
Because I'm always texting for no reason.
She told NBC News.
It doesn't say that, but it should. Super flux capacitors. Is that what it's called in Back to the Future?
Yeah,
flux capacitor. Flux capacitors are storage devices that charge up very quickly and capable of traveling through time.
Capable of dispensing 10,000 recharge cycles, which is nearly 10 times the performance of conventional batteries.
How long does the battery last for, in the long run? Like, does it die? Because if you're putting power into something that rapidly and taking it out that rapidly constantly every day, it's not going to last that long. That's why people suggest that you have a laptop, when you plug it in, you take the battery out to make the battery last as long as possible. Since this is a new device, we don't know how long it's going to last for.
And we don't know what changes these tech companies are going to make to it if they buy her out.
She says that the supercapacitor uses a special nanostructure, which allows for a lot greater energy per unit volume. During the demo, Khare showed it off how it could power an LED light, but in the future, the device could easily be used in roll-up phones or even car batteries.
Oh, so she didn't really make the battery yet, or the thing that charges the battery.
She's got the model down.
Yeah.
So theoretically,
so it's basically like that guy that has the graphite that I shared a while ago. Like,
it'd be funny if it just doesn't work at all.
So this might not happen. Just like the guy with the graphite.
Well, theoretically, it should work. So it should work, but we just don't know for how long and if it works with every single battery possible.
I feel like this is like the whole oil thing. Like, we have conventional ways to run a car without oil, but we're not doing it because we have so much oil. We have to sell it all before we get this new technology out. Same thing with these cell phone companies and the battery companies like Duracell and stuff like that.
One thing I don't understand is why do people complain about their phone battery going down all the time? That's all I hear at school. People are always plugging in their phones during class. What are you doing on your phone that consumes that much power?
I don't know.
If I really wanted to, my phone could last for 4 days. If I